Hey there, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome, one and all. It is a chilly evening here in Orange County, California, and rainy. But we've got two heaters flowing, and we still have some brave folks from the Voreen Brigade joining us, which is great. My hat is off to all of you. There you go. It's over my glasses at this point. Oh, hopefully I can still see. Let's see. So what's new? How's your Friday? It's the last Friday. We'll call this, instead of Good Friday, which is, is the Friday before Easter, we'll call this Great Friday because it's the Friday before St. Patrick's Day. How does that sound? Yeah? Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Where's the bloody tuner? So I'm a little behind. I was lighting heaters for the gang, so I haven't tuned up the guitar. They're a small but vocal group down there tonight. They're gonna. Oh lordy, the guitar is cold as well. So I want to talk a little bit. I'll talk while I'm going to put up a little poster here, if yous don't mind. I want to put up the info on Wednesday. So if you're local to Orange County, we have a live show with Rob and myself and himself on Sunday. But in the meantime, we also have this going on here. Yes, indeed. March 17th, a day that will live in infamy. St. Patrick's Day itself. So if you would have told us last Paddy's Day that we'd still be coming to you non-live, I wouldn't have believed you at all. It was hard to believe it was even happening at the time. But, here we are a year later, and I think we're finally staring down the end, or looking at the light at the end of the tunnel for all our major life disruptions that have come about, and some poor folks, it's not even a life disruption. It was a whole end of life situation, right? So that's the info, all the news that's fit to print right there. I'll take it off now so that you can just enjoy the rest of the evening. Let me get back into my comments section here because I love interacting with all of you and seeing you and saying hi. Hello, Mr. Lowe. Oh, the volume is low? Ted Lowe? Here. I can fix that. How's that? Is that any better? Turn it up! Yeah! I like that. Claude, how are you? Where's Harry? Is he working the night shift? Hi, Susan. How are you? Nice to see you from Chicago. I love Chicago. Hopefully you guys will get down to Gaelic Park and visit that. Is it still too low, guys? How low can you go? Hi, Linda. How are you? Kathleen Gracie, how's it going? Let me, hold on. I might have to put my spectacles on. No, I don't think so. Hold on. Turn it up to about there and click that down. Now, how's that? Is that better? Hello, Ava. How you doing? That should do it. And let me know. I'll play a song, and you guys can tell me if it's a bit too loud. So the sound mixer problems that we had last week are gone. We took care of that. But the audio mixer we actually used for rehearsal last Sunday. So all the settings are changed a little bit for the whole band. So that's why I'm tweaking it and mixing it up. And it's 6:11, and I haven't played a lick of music yet. But that's okay. So off we go. Are you warm enough out there, gang? Fair enough. All right, here we go. Well, the little boats are gone from the docks of Anna Liffey. Oh, the ferrymen are stranded on the quay. All the Dublin docks are dying, and the wave life is gone. Oh, Molly, it was part of you and me. Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, you'll kiss away the worries from it brow. I love you well today, hi Jen, and I love you more tomorrow. If you've ever loved me, Molly, love me now. was the only job I knew. It was hard but never lonely. Oh, the Liffey Ferry had made a man of me. But it's gone without a whisper and forgotten even now. Sure, it's over, Molly, over, can't you see? Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, you'll kiss away the worries from my brow. Hey, Darren, I love you well today, and I love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, you'll kiss away the worries from my brow. I love you well today, I love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. Well, now I'll till the yard, and I'll spend my days a-talking. I'll hear them whisper, Harry's on the dole. Molly, we're still living, oh, you darling, we're still young, and that river, it never owned my heart and soul. Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, you'll kiss away the worries from my brow. I love you well today, and I'll love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, you'll kiss away the worries from the brow. I love you well today, I love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. If you's ever love me, Molly, love me now. If you's ever love me, Molly, love me now. Woohoo! Woohoo! The Boring Brigade is small but mighty tonight. They're really doing it. Thanks everybody for all the tips and tricks there. On the audio mix, I'm getting there. They wanted to hear more singing, so there you go. DJ, the tip jar is floating across the bottom there. You'll see the links to our down at the scrolling text down at the bottom. I'll have the links for Venmo, PayPal, and what's the other one? Zelle. Zelle. Dun, 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 Zelle. I'm gonna trim down. Is my face a bit washed out maybe in the light? I'm gonna turn the lights down a hair. Thank you to Keith Reese who came over and helped me with that. Keith is a good man himself. That's too red. That's too dark. There we go. Up you go. Up you go. How's that? Is that any better? I'm going to scoot back a hair as well. There you go. Now. We'll leave it like so and see how that goes. So, throw those requests down. We've got Costa Mesa in the house. I just saw Chicago, or I should say the West Burbs of Chicago. Go ahead, log in. Tell us where you're from, where you're at, what you're doing. Did I just say where you're at? Oh, my gosh. In front of 2 teachers, too. I hope my sister isn't watching, or I'll be in huge trouble. That would be absolutely awful. Anyway, we're going to go to the west of Ireland. We're going to go over to Galway for my buddy Ronnie, who's watching with his wife while they're in, and daughter, while they're in Chicago, looking at colleges. So here we go. Ooh, I know, exciting, huh? I took a stroll on the old long walk of a day. I met a little girl and we stopped to talk on a fine soft day. And I asked you, friend, what's a feller to do if her hair was black and her eyes was blue? And I knew right then I'd be taking a tour round the Salt Hill Prom with a Galway girl. La 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 diddly ah diddle diddle dum die diddle diddle die die da la 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 la. We were halfway there when the rain came down of a day. Hey. She asked me up to her flat downtown on a fine soft day. And I ask you, friend, what's a feller to do? Oh, if her hair was black and her eyes was blue. So I took her hand and I gave her a twirl, and I lost my heart to a Galway girl. La 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 diddly ah diddle diddle dum die diddle diddle day day da la 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 diddly ah day dum diddly ah diddle diddle dum day diddle diddle day day da la 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 diddly ah da da diddly ah diddle diddle dum diddly ah diddly oh diddly diddle dum diddly ah day diddly diddle day way down. Now when I woke up I was all alone, all with a broken heart and I took it home. So I ask you, friend, what's a feller to do? See, her hair was black and her eyes was blue. I've traveled around, I've been all over this world, boys. I tell you right now, I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl. La 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 diddly ah diddle diddle dum die diddle diddle die die dum la 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 diddly ah diddly dum diddly ah diddle diddle dum diddle diddle die die da la 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 la. There you go. Some Galway girl to whip it up into shape. Great. Thanks so much. Vegas in the house, huh? Denise, are you late? Denise was late. And she just called herself out on it, unbeknownst. She said, no ferryman to start? And it was like 1:15 by the time I played that anyway. So I was on Irish time, but she's just bloody late. So good request from Ted. Show of hands in the links department there in the comments. How many folks out there have gotten their tickets for the live stream coming up on St. Patrick's Day? We really appreciate it. We are so excited about this show. We've got some content going to play behind us on the video screen wall, and it's going to be great. We're really looking forward to it. Our rehearsal last Sunday kicked arse. Yeah. Yeah, you can get tickets, I believe, right up until it, I believe. Yeah, absolutely. You could probably get it. You probably get it even during the stream. I think we can set it up that if you're late, you can join, like Denise. Here we go. Musha ring dum a doo dum a da. Whack full the daddy-o, whack full the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. As I was going over the Cork and Kerry mountains, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol and I then produced my rapier, saying, stand and deliver, for you are the boldest sheaver. Musha ring dum a doo dum a da. Whack full the daddy-o, whack full the daddy-o. There's a whiskey in the jar. I counted out his money, sure it made a pretty penny. I put it in my pocket for to give it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me, but the devil take that woman, for they never will be easy. Musha ring it, I'm a dude, I'm a da. Whack full the daddy-o, whack full the daddy-o. There's a whiskey in the jar. Well, 'tis early in the morning before I rose to travel. Had the guards all around me, and likewise Captain Farrell. I first produced my pistol, for she stole away the rapier. I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. Was she ringing a ma-doo-dee-ma-da? Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's a whiskey in the jar. Twas early in the morning before I rose to travel. Had the guards all around me, and likewise Captain Farrell. I first produced my pistol, for she stole away my rapier. I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. You should ring-a-ma-doo-dee-ma-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's a whiskey in the jar. If anyone can aid me, it's my brother in the army. If I could find a station in Cork or in Killarney, if he'd come and join me, we go roving in Kilkenny. I'd engage he'd treat me fairer than the darling sporting Jenny. Miss you ring-a-ma-doo-dee-ma-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's a whiskey in the jar. Well, some take delight in the hurling or in bowling, and the others take delight in their carriages rolling. But I take delight in the jousts of the barley, and courting the pretty fair maid in the morning, bright and early. Moose you ring-a-ma-doo-dee-ma-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's a whiskey in the jar. Moose you ring-a-ma-doo-dee-ma-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Ah! Ha! Peace. Peace, love, and Irish music. That's going to be our mantra. I want to remind everybody, too, I'd love for you to share. So just go right below the video right there and share it on your timeline. And then that way we can have the more the merrier joining us, you know. We had, how many people do you think we had in the driveway last week? Probably 25, 30? 27. See, I was right there. 27 folks. And now we have, divide that by 9. There's 12 years of Catholic education not gone to waste. Yes, indeed. So the Robluskis are back from Florida. I see they're back in sunny Chicago. Sunny and warm Chicago. I think you guys went the wrong way. You couldn't have extended that one? I don't know. Anyhow, let's see. What's next? What do we do? I was going to play some stuff that I haven't really played in a while. I bet Darren wants to hear this one, so we'll go ahead and do it. Near Bandridge Town in the county down one morning last July, down a Boreen Green came a sweet Colleen, and she smiled as she passed me by. Oh, she looked so sweet from her two bare feet to the sheen of her nut brown hair. Such a coaxing elf, I shook myself for to see her was really there. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown Colleen that I met in the county down. Hello, Aunt Nancy, how are ya? As she onward sped, I scratched my head and I looked with a feeling rare. And I says I to a passer-by, who's the maid with the nut brown hair? He smiled at me and he says he, that's the gem of Ireland's crown. Young Rosie McCann from the banks of the Banshee, the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown Colleen that I met in the county down. is fair, she'll be surely there, and I'll dress in my Sunday clothes. With me shoes shone bright and me heart cocked right for a smile from the nut brown rose. No pipe I'll smoke or horse I'll yoke till my plough is a rust-coloured brown. Till a smiling bride by my own fireside sits the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Cay, Galway to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like the brown colleen that I met in the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Cay, and from Galway to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like the brown colleen that I met in the county down. There you go. Thanks so much, gang. Appreciate all of you. Oh, yeah. So requests are starting to come in. I like that. Hold on, let me take care of this little. Thanks for the bravo, Trish. I saw a post on Facebook from an old friend, actually somebody had been following the band with her folks, and she was like a wee girl, and she was playing Scrabble with her husband and child, and she used brava instead of bravo, and it's not a word according to Scrabble. Oh yeah, that's got to be changed. Oh Lord, talk about patriarchy and Scrabble and misogyny. Haha. So thanks for the bravo. It'll have to be Brav-X is what we'll have to do. There you go. Anyway, appreciate the bravo. Sure, Ken, we'll do that one tonight. Coming to you live from the County Orange, right, Colleen? Sweet Colleen from the County Orange. Let's see. Yeah, let's see if I can remember it now. I think I'll be able to fake it, because God hates a coward. Got it. I got it. Hi, Renee. The weather turned out nice enough, finally, which is good. You got a good spot near the heater this week, too. So I think Kathleen Gracie requested this one. So it is a good one, and hopefully Ronnie and Susan and family are still watching in Chicago, because I love playing this one when he's around, because it fits the bill, doesn't it, Ronnie, sometimes? So off we go. Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green. Oh, my father was an Ulsterman, proud Protestant was he. My mother was a Catholic girl, from County Cork was she. They were married in 2 churches, lived happily enough, until the day that I was born and things got rather tough. Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green. Got it. I got it. Baptized by Father Riley, I was rushed away by car to be made a little orange man, my father's shining star. I was christened David Anthony, but still in spite of that, to my father I was a William, while my mother called me Pat. Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green. just relax. With mother every Sunday to mass I proudly strolled. Then after that the Orange Lodge would try to save my soul. For both sides tried to claim me, but I was smart because I'd play the flute or play the harp, depending on where I was. Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green. One day me ma's relations, they came around to visit me, just as me father's kinfolk were all sitting down to tea. We tried to smooth things over, but they all began to fight. Me being strictly neutral, I missed everyone in sight. Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green. Well, my parents never could agree about my type of school. My learning was all done at home, that's why I'm such a fool. Oh, they both passed on, God rest them, but left me caught between the awful colour problem of the orange and the green. Oh, it is the biggest mix-up you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green. Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green. After a fashion. There you go. That was okay. That was all right. I'll give that one a 6.3. That's what I'll do. Anyway. Trish, I thought you hated tequila in the jar. What's with that request? Lordy. Hi, Alan. How are things in Maine? Doing okay? We've got, what, Maine, Illinois. I saw Aloha, so I assume that's Hawaii. And hopefully they're not on Maui getting flooded away. So sending good weather vibes out to Maui, which is a rare thing that you need to do, really, when you think about it. Oh, yeah. I was trying to figure out what come in request meant, but you want to request the song come in. Cool. I haven't done that one in forever and a day. My mom would say, in donkey's years. What's that? Oh, on the Live at the Heart, right? Is it? Let's see. So, sorry, you had a rough one, Alan. We'll see if we can maybe put a shine on it for the end of the week. All right. What was I gonna do? Oh, come in. Come in, come in. We'll do the best we can. Come in. Come in and bring your whole bloody clan. Take it slow and easy and I'll shake you by the hand. Set you down and trade your days, and for I'm an Irishman. Come in, we'll do the best we can. Come in and bring your whole bloody clan. Take it slow and easy and I'll shake you by the hand. Set you down and trade your days, and for I'm an Irishman. I've traveled east, I've traveled west, I've rode from town to town. I worked the harvest down in Clare with people of renown. Wherever I went, the welcome mat was always waiting me. So fill your glass and song with us and sing out Ireland free. Come in, we'll do the best we can. Come in, bring your whole bloody clan. Take it slow and easy and I'll shake you by the hand. Set you down and trade your days, and for I'm an Irishman. Well, when I'm gone some other place, my memory's growing dim. So fill your glass and drink a toast, invite the colleens in, and then think about the good old days, and you'll remember me when good old songs are roaring on, or when they're flowing free. Come in, we'll do the best we can. Come in and bring your whole bloody clan. Take it slow and easy and I'll shake you by the hand. Set you down and trade your days, and I'm an Irishman. Oh, come in, we'll do the best we can. Come in and bring your whole bloody clan. Take it slow and easy and I'll shake you by the hand. Set you down and trade your days, and for I'm an Irishman. Woo! Cheers. Thanks for that one. Alan, I'm sorry to hear that you're having some health issues, man. I hope you're getting close to being on the other side of that. We'll send out your some thoughts and prayers. So, Patrick O'Keefe, I'm glad you're here. I think I saw you posting a little earlier. Remind me again what the request was for your dad. Was it the Wild Colonial Boy, I think? I hope so. I hope that's the one you mentioned. So a few weeks back, we talked about Patrick. He was on the show watching the day his sweet Irish mammy passed away. And on Monday of this week, his father was reunited with his love. So now Jerry O'Keefe has passed away, Mr. O'Keefe. So I've known Jerry since I was a little kid, a long time ago. I remember he was talking to my dad. He met my dad on a construction site one time to talk to him about the Hibernians. And I was a little kid. It was Saturday, and we were I was taken to the job site to, let me do air quotes, help, right? So I was hiding, throwing rocks at them. And I would throw rocks, and I would duck, and throw rocks, and I would duck. And finally I heard this big bellowing. Jerry had a big old voice, boy, and a big bellowing, hey! And I looked down there, and he had his jacket opened to show me his badge and his gun. It's pretty funny. I bet the look on my face was funnier than... I didn't throw any more rocks at him that morning, yes. So, Uryesh the Gurav Tanam for Jerry at the Lord's right hand. May his soul be at rest. Yes, indeed. He was a great guy. So we'll do the Wild Colonial Boy for Jerry. I think I do this in D. I'll go ahead and play it in D. There was a wild colonial boy, Jack Duggan was his name. He was born and raised in Ireland in a house called Castlemaine. Whoops. He was his father's only son, his mother's pride and joy, and dearly did his parents love the wild colonial boy. At the early age of 16 years, he left his native home and to Australia's sunny land he was inclined to roam. He robbed the rich to help the poor. He shot James McAvoy. A terror to Australia was the wild colonial boy. One morning on the prairie, Wild Jack he rode along, while listening to a mockingbird singing his cheerful song. Out jumped three troopers, fierce and grim, Kelly Davis and Fitzroy. They all set out to capture him, our wild colonial boy. Well, surrender now, Jack Duggan, for you see there's 3, 2, 1. Surrender in the King's high name, for you are a plundering son. Jack drew 2 pistols from his side, and he proudly waved them high. I'll fight, but not surrender, says the wild colonial boy. Well, he fired a shot at Kelly, which brought him to the ground. And turning around to Davis, he received a fatal wound. Sure, a bullet pierced his proud young heart from the pistol of Fitzroy. And that was how they captured him, our wild colonial boy. And that was how they captured him, our wild colonial boy. And that was how they captured him, our wild colonial boy. One for the whole family, Patrick. My heart goes out to you, buddy. We'll have another song later on in the night for him, I'm sure. All right, let's see. Where did my capo go? Here it is. I found it. In the rehearsal with the Fenians last weekend, we was good heavens above, man. I know. You tell me about it. We was, the royal we. We were thinking about, we were playing the song, and we were like, you know what? I think we should change the key. So we did. So I'm going to play it in the new key tonight. It's a little higher than what I normally do, but with all of you, but it just seemed right. I seemed like I was down here. I was trying to do a bad Rob impression, I guess is what you could say. Was what was happening. So I'm gonna get these lyrics up here. I gotta change this around a hair. Bear with me. That's BEAR. Just so there's no confusion anyway. Let's see. Oh, 150. That's why. Much mejor. Much better. Here we go. No banjo today. I didn't even bring the banjo out. The banjo hates cold weather and rain. I do have mandolin out, though. We'll strap the mandolin on in a bit. As long as you guys are sharing. Are you guys sharing this? Are you clicking share and getting tag some friends in the tag thing, whatever that's in the chat box. Can somebody, as a matter of fact, I think if you put a link in there, it'll become clickable. So if somebody could put in thefenians.ticketspice.com/ticks, right? It's scrolling there in the bottom of the screen. You can type that in, people could click and go straight to it. So I'm really looking forward to that gig. All right, here we go. You ready? For all the 80s kids who are Irish. Looking from a window above, it's like a story of love. Can you hear me? Came back only yesterday, I'm moving farther away. Want you near me? All I needed was the love you gave, and all I needed for another day, and all I ever knew, only you. Sometimes when I think of her name and it's only a game, and I need you listening to the words that you say, it's getting harder to stay. When I see you, all I needed was the love you gave, and all I needed for another day, and all I ever knew, only you. This is gonna take a long time, and I wonder what's in mine. Oh, I can't take no more. I wonder if you'll understand. It's just the touch of your hand behind the closed door, and all I needed was the love you gave, and all I needed for another day, and all I ever knew, only you. All I needed was the love you gave, all I needed for another day, and all I ever knew, only you. There you go. Thanks. Appreciate that. Thanks, Scott. Yeah, what a great song. Alison Moyet, what a great singer, and her partner, what was his name? He was in, he wrote that song, I think when he was in, was it Depeche Mode? And then he quit and formed Yaz, something like that. I don't know. I got some folks out here who are like, not 80s kids. And they're looking at me like I have two heads. Yes, indeed, Brent. Thanks for reminding me. I got to talk about Sunday, too. So if you're close and local here to Orange County, you can drive if you're close enough. I don't care where you drive from. You want to come from Chicago? That's fine with me too. But we do have Rob and I are going to venture out for our first live show, our first live not in-person show, I should say, and no, live and not virtual is what I meant to say. So let me toss that little advertising chingadera up real fast. Is this it? Yeah, that's it. Boom. It's going to cover me up for a second. But there you go. Live and in person this Sunday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. There's only a 5% chance of rain, so it's going to be a nice mid-60s California spring-ish day. We're not quite to spring yet, but we're staring down the barrel of it, right? St. Joseph's Day is just coming up here. My patron saint, my middle name, Joseph. Yes, there's no St. Terence as far as I know. And I sure as hell wasn't about to be the first one, I'll tell you that. But anyway, God, I digress. Where are we? Oh yeah. So the neighborhood association says, you know, we've been having monthly events out there, kind of with a theme, and most of them are very informal. And this is also informal. It's not an official city-sponsored event. Everybody's just bringing out blankets and chairs and libations of their choice. Red Solo cups probably preferred, and Rob and I are going to set up and play. It's going to be great. So the address is down there, Santiago Park in Santa Ana, just literally quarter of a mile from the Orange border, just down the road there from Hart Park, or down the creek from Hart Park. So anyway, all that information is on the Fenians Facebook page and thefenians.com. So I will take that banner down now. Memory lane's over. It runs perpendicular to Main Street. Just go up Main and turn right after the park. That's Memory Lane. Behind Mother's Market off Main Street, if you guys are familiar. Just behind Mother's Market. There you go. I had a guy tell me those are old people directions. When you use landmarks and when to turn. Yeah, some guys give me old man directions, and I'm like, dude, just give me the address. And I'm like, that's kind of harsh, bro. You know? So anyway, just give me like old man directions. I'm like, I'll give you old man directions here. All right. Oh, back to the comments. Let me see. Where did I go? Boom, 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 boom. Got to keep in touch with you guys. Hey, Denise, good to see you. On your way to dinner, I think. Oh, Ava, That's so awesome. She says, Depeche Mode used to be my favorite music group until I found the Fenians. Isn't that sweet? Did Depeche Mode do, I don't want to start any blasphemous rumors, but I think that God has a sick sense of humor. And when I die, I expect to find him laughing. It's a cool song. Blasphemous Rumors, I think is what it's called. That was Depeche Mode, right? I think so. All right, let's see. What am I going to play? I was going to play this song tonight, but I'm not going to. I was going to play the sea shanty that Rob sings that somebody requested a couple of weeks ago. But I'm not going to play it because you're going to hear Rob do it on Sunday. It's going to be great. So maybe the week after Paddy's Day I'll do it. But somebody wanted to hear this one, so we'll do this one. This is a fun one, a great song that most people just thought was a good old fun Irish Dublin drinking ballad in the pubs in Dublin, but James Joyce thought different. He saw the whole resurrection, the whole circle of life, death, and resurrection. So here we go. Old Tim Finnegan lived in Walking Street, a gentle Irishman, mighty odd. He'd a beautiful brogue, so rich and sweet, and to rise in the world he carried a hod. Now he'd a sort of a tippler's away. With the love of the liquor, old Tim was born. And to get him on his way each day, to drop the crater every morn. Whack for the dado, dance with your partner on the floor, you'd shudder, shake. Wasn't it the truth? I'll tell you, lots of fun at Finnegan's Awake. His friends assembled at the wake, and Mrs. Finnegan called. Wait, that's too early, isn't it? One morning Tim felt rather full. Thank you. His head felt heavy and it made him shake. He fell off the ladder and he broke his skull, and they carried him home, his corpse to wake. Well, they rolled him up in a nice clean sheet. They laid him out upon the bed, with a bottle of a whiskey at his feet and a barrel of porter at his head. Whack for the dado, dance with your partner on the floor, you'd shudder, shake. Wasn't it the truth? I'll tell you, lots of fun at Finnegan's Awake. Now, his friends assembled at the wake, and Mrs. Finnegan called for lunch. Pretty good for the trio, the quartet. First she laid out teas and cakes, then pipes, tobacco, and brandy punch. But Biddy O'Brien began to cry. Such a lovely corpse did you ever see? Harata Mavorney, why did you die? Will you hold your gob, says Biddy McGee. Whack for the dado, dance with your partner around the floor, you'd shudder, shake. Wasn't it the truth? I'll tell you, lots of fun at Finnegan's Awake. Oh, very good. Very good, yeah. You didn't have any Johnny-come-latelys to throw you off, did you? Very good. All right, they all stopped clapping at the same time. I'll let the online community know. So we're happy with the Boring Brigade, the driveway crew tonight. Well, now I've now you've made me lose place. I was so into congratulating you all. You've made me lose my place. Biddy O'Brien began to cry. Such a lovely cry. I already did that one. Hold your gum, says Biddy McGee. Walk to the door. That's what we're going around for. You're trying to say, isn't it? Just lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Well, Peggy O'Connor, she took up the job. Hurrah, Biddy, says she, you're wrong, I'm sure. Somebody needs to tip me a bottle of ginkgo biloba. First she laid out teas and cakes, then pipes, tobacco, and brandy punch. No, it's now I. What's that? That's very much. I'm sure Shillelagh law was all the rage, and a row and a ruction soon began. Shit, whack with the vado, dance with your partner. Round the floor you'd shudder, shake. Wasn't it the truth? I'll tell you, lots of fun at Finnegan's Awake. I lost 10 viewers so far on this one. Well, Mickey Maloney, he ducked his head when the bottle of whiskey flew at him. It missed and it landed on the bed, and the liquor scattered all over Tim. Well, begod, he revives. See how he rises. Old Timothy rising from his bed, running after the whiskey he blazes. Thunder and Jesus, do you think I'm dead? Whack for the dado, dance with your partner. Around the floor you'd shudder, shake. Wasn't it the truth? I'll tell you, lots of fun at Finnegan's Awake. Oh, whack for the dado, dance with your partner. Around the floor you'd shudder, shake. Wasn't it the truth? I'll tell you, lots of fun at Finnegan's Awake. Say, how was your old one? Game ball. Woo! Haha, thanks. I barely escaped with me life on that one. By God. And now, and because of the internet delay, now they're giving me the line. Thanks. That's, oh well. Careful what you wish for. If the songs are 25 years old, my memory's older than that. So that's all I can say about that one. I'm gonna do a tune here for my buddy Ray, who I've been thinking about a lot lately. Not quite sure. It's just been in my mind a lot. So when Ray was in a great group out of New York City called The Prodigals, we befriended them in the Midwest on all the Irish fairs, festivals, things that we used to do around the Midwest. And just a quick bond was formed between the Fenians and the Prodigals, and had a lot of crossover of followers. And we both had CDs coming out at the same week. And we decided, you know what, why don't you guys come west? Because they'd never been out here to California. So why don't you, we're doing a record release party at the Roxy in Hollywood. And they're like, oh, we want to play at the Roxy. So they did. And then on our northeast leg of that particular Paddy's Day tour, we went and played with them at the Mercury Lounge or the Bowery Ballroom, some really cool club in Manhattan in New York, and that was really, and we opened for them on their record release party. So it was a real cool cross-pollination. It was, God, loads of fun. Anyway, so Ray, God rest his soul, left us way too early at the age of 41, but he left behind a legacy of great tunes, and this is one of them. So here we go. Stood there waiting on a bus to Ennis in the rain. As we rolled down the R352, my thoughts would turn again to summer swimming in Loch Durgan, rolling down the lane with my sweet Clare girl, my sweet Clare girl. Stars shone bright in the countryside, and we stole O'Brien's ride atop the Massey Ferguson. To the disco we all cried. 7 pints of Bulmers crossed the dance floor. I did glide with my sweet Clare girl, my sweet Clare girl. It's mighty cracking fecal at the harbour in Tulin. We skipped the night in Scariff Town and committed venial sins. But you left me in Angadaban with a wink and a weary grin, my sweet Clare girl, sweet Clare girl. You told me love was only for the fools, but you were never playing by the rules. I'd suffer gladly as fools often do. Imagine nights I spent in Clare with you. 7 days and 7 nights I waited there for you. And as the corn crake song began, 'twas then I got a clue. Just like the bird that's flown away, no longer I'll see you, my sweet Clare girl. My sweet Clare girl. Now I'm living far away across the ocean's foam, but sometimes every now and then my thoughts begin to roam, to sitting on the rocky shores of the Shannon all alone with my sweet Clare girl, my sweet Clare girl. Woo! Brother Ray, thanks. Oh yeah. So to clap from the car? Oh, nice, sweet. You can wave them on in. We got drive-by audience now. That's good. So here we go. I play a tune that I'm excited to play with the whole band on Wednesday, the 17th, on our live stream. Oh gosh, you guys, Drunken Sailor. I don't know. Yeah, maybe me and Rob will do it on Sunday. That way you have to be here. I don't know. We'll see. So, yeah. Send this one out to the west of Ireland, too. To Balladreen, or actually to Hawksford, halfway between Balladreen and Charlestown. Right off the N5, the Dublin Road. Just 5 minutes east of where it meets the N17. Last night as I lay dreaming of the pleasant days gone by, my mind been bent on rambling to Ireland I did fly. I could feel them all around me in the house of ancient stone, and though I never lay my head, my soul I know was home. When the first time I set foot there, shed tears all on my own. A bridge through time was built to me just like I'd always known. And I see them in my dreams, I see the ghosts who paved the way for me, and I pray the day I soon might see the man who made me me. Hey! Come here to me, says he to me, and have a cup of tea. Sit down here by the fire with us, your kin, and we will see if surely you do know us, and all that we've endured. We'll tell you all the stories, boy, some may be the truth. It's been so many lifetimes we cannot really say, but tears and blood and sweat do stain the land on which you play. I see them in my dreams, I see the ghosts who paved the way for me, and I pray the day I soon might see the man who made me me. Hey! I'll spend my days a roaming here, green grass and walls of stone, and memories I'll keep alive all in my father's home. In a place I'd never been to, in a land across the sea, what's always burned inside my heart was waiting there for me. And I see them in my dreams, I see the ghosts who paved the way for me. And I pray the day I soon might see the man who made me me. Woo! And I see them in my dreams, I see the ghosts who paved the way for me. I pray the day I soon might see the man who made me me. Hey! Woo! There you go. Woohoo! Ha-ha. Oh, I'm backed in the corner. Thanks, guys. Thanks, you guys. I appreciate the kind words about that one. That one, some songs just write themselves, and that was it. I just had to be sitting in the same room with the muse that day, and it just come out. I'm keeping warm. Yes, Jeff, absolutely. We miss you out here in the driveway today, but we have an easy up out in case of the drizzle, don't we, gang? And we have 2 heaters, 2 heaters. 1, 2. So I aim to please and look after the folks that look after me. So let's see, is that, there we go. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh. All right. What joke is that? Oh, okay. I thought that was going to be a funny joke. The people inside the house would say, "What do you know about funny jokes?" I was going to play a reel like a jig, but I didn't. You all warm enough out there? The heater's down pretty low. You good? Was down by Brannigan's Corner one morning I did stray. Sorry. It was down by Brannigan's Corner one morning I did stray. I met a fellow rebel there, and to me he did say he had orders from our captain to assemble at Dunbar. But how are we to get there without a motor car? Oh, Barney dear, gee up good cheer, I'll tell you what we'll do. Spaniards, they are plentiful, and the IRA are few. We'll send a wire to Johnson to meet us at Stranraer, and we'll give the boys a bloody good ride in Johnson's motor car. Diddly-i-di, diddly-i-di. Now when Dr. Johnson heard the news, he soon put on his shoes. He said, "This is an urgent case, there is no time to lose." He then put on his castor hat and on his breast a star. You could hear the din all through Glenfin of Johnson's motor car. But when he got to the railway bridge, the rebels he saw there, old Johnson knew the game was up, for at him they did stare. He said, "I have a permit to travel near and far. To hell with your English permit, we want your motor car." What will my loyal brethren think, oh, when they hear the news? My car, it has been commandeered by the rebels at Dunluce. We'll give you a receipt for it, all signed by Captain Barr. And when Ireland gets her freedom, you'll get your motor car. Well, when When they put the car in motion, they filled it to the brim with guns and bayonets shining, which made old Johnson grim. Then Barney hoisted the Sinn Féin flag and fluttered like a star, and we gave 3 cheers to the IRA and Johnson's motor car. Whoop, whoop. Touche, very good. There you go. Only for you, Jeff, do I do that song, because it's, I don't know. It's just one of those ones that doesn't come naturally to me, I suppose. But I saw Terry Armstrong on here recently, didn't I? Terry, you still on, I hope? Because somebody said when all else fails, play a rebel song. So there's one for you. Here's another one for you. We're on the one road, sharing the one load. We're on the road to God knows where. On the one road, and maybe the wrong road, but we're together now, who cares? The Northmen, Southmen, comrades, all Dublin, Belfast, Cork and Donegal. We're on the one road, singing along, singing a soldier's song. Though we've had our troubles now and then, now is the time to make them up again. Sure aren't we all Irish anyhow, and we've got to step together now. On the one road, sharing the one load. We're on the road to God knows where. Hi, Donna. We're on the one road, and maybe the wrong road, but we're together now, who care? Northmen, Southmen, comrades all, Dublin, Belfast, Cork and Donegal. We're on the one road, swinging along. We're singing the soldier's song. Well, tinker, tailor, her every mother's son, butcher, baker, shouldering his gun, rich man and poor man and every man in line. We're all together just like old lang syne. We're on the one road, sharing the one load. We're on the road to God knows where. On the one road, and maybe the wrong road, but we're together now, who care? The Northmen, Southmen, comrades all, Dublin, Belfast, Cork and Donegal. We're on the one road, singing along. We're singing the soldier's song. Well, night is darkest just before the dawn. From dissension, Ireland's reborn. Soon we'll all united Irishmen. We'll see our land a nation once again. We're on the one road, sharing the one load. We're on the road to God knows where. On the one road, maybe the wrong road, but we're together now, who care? The Northmen, Southmen, comrades all, Dublin, Belfast, Cork and Donegal. We're on the one road, swinging along, singing the soldier's song. We're on the one road, sharing the one load. We're on the road to God knows where. On the one road, and maybe the wrong road, but we're together now, who cares? Northmen, Southmen, comrades all, Dublin, Belfast, Cork and Donegal. We're on the one road, swinging along. We're singing the soldier's song. We're singing the soldier's song. Woo! Yahoo! You guys nailed it, didn't you? A nation once again. Love it. We're going full Rebel Friday, I guess. Very good. And we have a viewer all the way from Micronesia now. That is brilliant. Micronesia. That is a good fur clip away. The knee gets stiff when you sit down for this long, so it does. Anyway. A wee bit. Pull this down here. There we go. That should work. Beautiful, lovely. Now, what the hell song was I going to play? Oh, I know. How about a rebel song? I was born in a Dublin street where the Lyle drums do beat, and those loving English feet, they walked all over us. And every single night when my dad would come home tight, he'd invite the neighbours out with this fine chorus. Come out, you black and tan, come on and find me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Kilnashaldra. Come tell us how you slew them old Arabs 2 by 2. Like the Zulus, they had spears, bows, and arrows. How bravely you faced one with your 16-pounder gun, and you frightened them natives to the marrow. Come out, you black and tans, come on and find me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Kilnashaldra. Come let us hear you tell how you slander great Parnell when you thought him well and truly persecuted. Where are the sneers and jeers that you loudly let us hear when our leaders of 16 were executed? Come out, you black and tans, come on and find me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Kilnashaldra. Well, the time is coming fast, and I think the days are here when each English shining he'll run before us. And if there'll be a need, my son will say Godspeed with a verse or two of singing this fine chorus. Come out, you black and tans, come on and find me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Kilnashaldra. Oh, out you black and tans, come on and buy me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Kilnashaldra. From the green and lovely lanes of Kilnashaldra. From the green and lovely lanes of Kilnashaldra. Go. Woohoo! Thanks. It's is that the first time you saw The Wind That Shakes the Barley? Was it? It's a great film. How the hell did I get this on this site? That might be our visitor from Micronesia. I don't know. Be careful what you click on, Daryl. That's all I have to say. All right, some requests for the mandolin. Let me get the mandolin plugged in then. All right, give me a second, will you? Talk amongst yourselves in the chat room there. I have a hoodie on under this jacket to try to stay warm. So, bloody hell! Oh yeah. I am keeping my feet dry. Uh-oh, there's a There's a dip in the light. As a matter of fact, I got some new St. Patrick's Day shoes. Do you want to see my new St. Patrick's Day shoes? I do. I have some green Converse Chucks, but these I saw these in Vans and I just had to wait. I want to make sure they're not too bright. So they're green checkerboard Vans off the walls. I just had to get those. So these are my new St. Patrick's Day 2021 shoes. You like those? Are those cool? All right, here we go. Good for skating. I got to get the skateboard out of Hawk now. All right. So I was a bit busy setting up heaters at the beginning of the night, so I didn't get a chance to get the mandolin plugged in and ready to rock and roll. So I'm going to take care of that right now. Get her plugged in. I might even have to put on my lentes. Hold on a minute. I knew you'd like those, Diana. Have you seen the Vans with the skulls on them, Diana? Those would be perfect for you. Mm-hmm. What channel did I use at rehearsal? Anyway, let's see, so I don't have to muck about too much with it. All right, watch me. I got to put on my glasses. Hold on. We have some new viewers joining us. I can see the ticker going up, and they're like, why are these people watching this guy not play? Oh, Jesse, sure, we'll get to that one. You guys hear the band okay on the interwebs? We hear it good here. She does she? Very good. All right, off we go. Well, here I am for Paddy's land, a land of fire renown. Oh, I've courted girls from miles around, from Cork to Katy Town. And when they hear that I'm away, oh, they'd raise the hullabaloo. When they hear about a handsome lad, they call O'Donoghue. For I'm the boy to please her, and I'm the boy to tease her. I'm the boy to squeeze her up, and I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll court her like an Irishman, and me broken me blarney too is me plan. Me frolic and frolic and frolic and frolic and bold O'Donoghue. Well, hey! Victoria has a daughter fine and grand. Oh, perhaps she'd take it to her heart to marry an Irishman. If I could only get the chance to have a word or two, perhaps she'd take a liking to them all and on over. I'm the boy to please her, and I'm the boy to tease her. I'm the boy to squeeze her up, and I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll court her like an Irishman, with me brogue and blarney too is me plan to be frolic and frolic and frolic and frolic and bold and on a who. Wish me love was a red, red rose a-growing on your garden all shut up, and me to be the dewdropper upon the row I'd fall. Perhaps my lover would think of me as a rare old Mountain Dew. She'd forget about the little shite they call O'Donoghue. Oh, I'm the boy to please her, I'm the boy to tease her, I'm the boy to squeeze her up, and I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll court her like an Irishman, with me rogue and me learn her too as me plan. Me frolic and frolic and frolic and frolic, old O'Donoghue. Hey! Thanks. Let's see if I can find a chart real quick. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Renee said the crowd is small tonight because they were afraid of rain. It could be that they were afraid of me, too. You never know. I might scare them. I can't find it. Oh, well. Sorry, I tried. I'll work on that a bit later. I'll stick to the mandolin for another song or two. There were three old gypsies came to our whole door, and they came a raving of olio. Oh, the one sang high and the other sang low, and the other sang raggle daggle gypsy-o. 'Twas upstairs, downstairs the lady went, put on her suit of a leather row, and there was a cry from around the door, she's away with your raggle daggle gypsy-o. Late that night when the Lord came in, inquiring for his lady, oh, and the servant girl, she says to the Lord, she's away with your raggle daggle gypsy, oh. Well, then saddle for me my milk white steed, my big horse is not speedy, oh, and I'll ride till I seek my bride, she's away with your raggle daggle gypsy, oh. He rode east and he rode west, he rode north and south also, and until he came to a wide up plain, it was there that he spied as a lady, oh. Tell me, how could you leave your goose feather bed, your blankets drawn so comely, oh, and how could you leave your only wedded lord All for the raggle-taggle gypsy. Oh, well, what care I for my goose feather bed? My blanket's drawn so comely, oh, and I lie in a wide open field in the arms of a raggle-taggle gypsy, oh. How could you leave your house and your land? How could you leave your money? Oh, how could you leave your only wanted lord? All for the raggle-taggle gypsy. Oh, well, what care I for my house and my land? What care I for the money? Oh, I'd rather have a kiss from the yellow gypsy's lips. I'm away with your raggle-taggle gypsy. Oh! There you go. There you go. A little different take on that tonight. It just felt like doing it kind of more trad, you know. I love playing that with the Fenians where we're going, you know what I mean, and jiving it, but it's cooler like that too. So let's switch back to the guitar here. So I think somebody requested this one a bit ago, and Trish just mentioned original. So this is a Fenian original where we partnered up with a dude, a guy from Kerry. I met Pat in the 80s, Patrick Lane, who still lives here in Orange County. It's one of those long story, small world sort of deals, but we thank him for this poem he wrote, and he said, put some music to it. And we said, okay, so here we go. If leaving's not the answer, but we can't afford to stay from the golden shores of Erin, youth are forced to stray across the oceans wide and deep, and many's the mountain cape, to search for fame and fortune on a distant city street. So kiss me, Mother Erin, and gently wave goodbye. Your coffin ship still sail in the sea of the sky. On board your youth are looking sad as we think of you and the dreams that we've had. Is it true we are the lucky lads? Mother Erin, goodbye. For 1,000 years we've left our homes and carved great nations out of stones, answered every freedom cry. For borrowed dreams we often died. We built the bridges, laid the rails, braved the seas in mighty gales, dug for gold and policed the jails on a distant city street. So kiss me, Mother Erin, gently wave goodbye. Your coffin ship still sail in the sea cold sky. On board your youth are looking sad as we think of you and the times that we've had. Is it true we are the lucky lads? Mother Erin, goodbye. If questions are not answered, no knowledge can be gained, and the flow of Irish immigrants will always be the same. Deadlock in the doll above the dole that we get from the land we love. Ambition gives a gentle shove to a distant city's to reach. So kiss me, Mother Erin, gently wave goodbye. Your coffin ships still sail in the sea of the sky. On board your youth are looking sad as we think of you and the dreams that we've had. Is it true we are the lucky lads? Mother Erin, goodbye. 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 Mother Erin, There you go. Thanks. Thanks for all that had to flee, my folks included, you know. And that doesn't just come from Ireland, does it? Nope. It's like, oh, I can't finish the night without another latte. It's just not going to happen. I'm going to have to place my order. If I can find my bleeding phone. Oh, I don't have my phone. Sorry, you guys. Terrible. All right. Thanks, Denise. Glad you like it. Hey, Chris. Glad you're back. Thanks, Chris. So I appreciate you, Mr. Tague. Hope you're feeling well after your treatment today. All right. What should we play now? I think we'll do one, another one for the rest of Ireland. Yes, Amber, it has been a whole year. That was a lot of fun. Oh, the green and red of Mayo, I can see it still. It's soft and craggy boglands, its tall majestic hills, where the ocean kisses Ireland and the waves caress its shore. And the feeling it came over me to stay forevermore, forevermore. To stay forevermore. From its rolling coastal waters I can see Patrick's Peak, where one Sunday every summer the pilgrims climbed to reek, where St. Patrick in his solitude looked down across Clew Bay, with the ringing of his bell called the faithful there to pray, there to pray. Called the faithful there to pray. Won't you take me to Clare Island, the home of Grania Whale? Its waters harbour fishes from the herring to the whale. And now I must depart and reality is plain. Let the time not pass so slowly till I set sail again, set sail again. Till I set sail again. I can see it still. It's soft and craggy boglands, it's tall majestic hills, where the ocean kisses Ireland and the waves caress its shore. And the feeling it came over me to stay forevermore, forevermore, to stay forevermore, stay forevermore. Whoa. Whoa. I love that song. It just lopes and lopes and lopes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh, thank you. Thanks so much. Yeah. I appreciate you. That's great. I have my phone. Look at, now I'm getting all these notifications of you guys sharing my video. That's great. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. I left my phone laying around. It's pretty rare for me. It's kind of attached to my hand, to be completely honest. So, let's see. I had a request pop up there. Carol, I think you and Carol's so Irish, she has two Irish names. Carol Divine Curran. You any relation to Billy Curran in Galway? Probably are, somewhere back down the line. Anyway, she wanted to hear this one. So I found out after years and years and years of playing this one, I thought it was a traditional song that had no attributable songwriter, but I found out it was written by a fellow named Casey. So a long-lost relative from a ways ago. And let's hope I can remember it. Hold on a minute. I think I'll probably... I'm just going to search Horizon. There it is. Thank you. Oh, yes. Cheers to my darling bride. I shall play you a song in a moment. Just like you love. All that attention online and in person. Cheers. There we go. I think I got the lyrics up to this one. Nope, I guess I didn't. Yeah, there we go. Got it. Bad bitchin' Camaro. This one. All right, another Rebel song. I think I do it in the key of D. We'll find out. Oh, tell me, Sean O'Farrell, where's the gathering to be? No, that's not it. Oh, then tell me, Sean O'Farrell, tell me why you hurry so. Hush me, boo-haw, hush me and listen. And his cheeks were all aglow. I bear orders from the captain, get ye ready quick and soon. For the pikes must be together at the rising of the moon. At the rising of the moon, oh, the rising of the moon. Sure, the pikes must be together at the rising of the moon. Oh, then tell me, Sean O'Farrell, where's the gathering to be? In the old spot by the river, quite well known to you and me. One word more for signal token, forward strike the marching tune. With your pike upon your shoulder, it's the rising of the moon. Oh, the rising of the moon, oh, the rising of the moon. With your pike upon your shoulder, at the rising of the moon. Out from beneath the wood wall cabin, eyes were watching through the night. Many's the manly heart was throbbing for the blessed warning light. Murmurs fast along the valleys like a banshee's lonely croon, and 1,000 blades were flashing at the rising of the moon. Oh, the rising of the moon, oh, the rising of the moon. Oh, 1,000 blades are flashing at the rising of the moon. All along the singing river, that dark mass of men were seen. High above their shining weapons hung their own beloved green. Death to every foe and traitor, forward strike the marching tune. Cry hurrah, me boys, for freedom, 'tis the rising of the moon. Oh, the rising of the moon, oh, the rising of the moon. Cry hurrah, me boys, for freedom, 'tis the rising of the moon. Ah, the rising of the moon, oh, the rising of the moon. Cry hurrah, me boys, for freedom, 'tis the rising of the moon. There you go. Cheers. Oh, that's Roger. That was in there. That was, oh, okay, fair enough. I was trying to figure out, that's Roger from the Boring Brigade. It's too cold for Roger tonight, but we want to see the Tools. I probably won't be here next week. I might. Oh, Ruth looked at me like I just said I'm about to kill a kitten. Lordy. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's, you know, we're doing Paddy's Day on Wednesday, and that takes a lot out of a man. But we'll see. Maybe I might take that one. I might take next Friday off. I might keep an eye out on the Fenians Facebook page on Thursday, and I'll let you all know how it goes. Won't you all be sick to death of Irish music by the time St. Patrick's Day is over? No? So yeah, sorry, I gotta resize all this stuff because it's I have such a large monitor now that I have my overcompensation 55-inch out here now. So there we go. And I can't find my cursor. Curses. There we go. We'll do this one for Bob Dylan, for the Old Crow Medicine Show, and for Darius Rucker. Yeah, that was Sally. That's a pretty good one. Sally, didn't you have a request a few bits ago? I've forgotten what it was, so throw it out there. Oh, was that what it was? Okay. Fair to see. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Hi, Annie. Heading down south to the land of the pines. I'm thumbing my way into North Carolina. I'm staring up the road and praying to God I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers. And I'm hoping for Raleigh, I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. From in the cold up in New England. I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I play a banjo now. Oh, North Country winters keep getting me down. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to leave town. But I ain't a turning back to living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way that you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. South out of Roanoke, I caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long toke, but he's heading west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. So I gotta get a move on before the sun. I hear my baby calling my name and know that she's the only one. And if I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way that you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Aha, there you go. Wagon wheel. I like that tune. Hopefully you guys do too. Couldn't tell by that big round, warm round of indifference at the end. I'm just gonna say you're all wearing your gloves because it's cold out tonight, so it's muted, right? Melody, hi Melody. Hello Teresa, how are you? Melody, happy birthday. Melody's birthday, Claire's birthday was the 9th. Melody's is the 10th. I don't know who's on the 11th. My mother-in-law was today on the 12th, so happy birthday, Joyce. And my mom's birthday would have been tomorrow. The 13th is my mom's anniversary, and Sunday is my son's birthday. Eamon will be 29. Pushing 30. Where's the bloody grandkids, bro? What's up? No pressure. No, I'm way too young to have grandkids. You kidding me? I'm too old for TikTok and too young for Life Alert. That's my age range right there. You may have heard that one before. You may have heard them all before. I don't know. It's hard when you come every week. I'm not Letterman. I can't write that much material. Oh, happy birthday. There's the March 11th birthday. Oh, no, today's the 12th. Sorry. Happy birthday to your, that's your number one son, right, Amber? That's your eldest child, I believe. So, happy birthday to all the Pisces. My mom used to say, us Pisces are niceys. And that's been my experience until Claire was born. No, I'm just kidding. I hope she's not listening inside. Yes, whenever I meet a fellow Gemini, I always tell people we should hang out, the four of us. I'll have a great time. Yeah. So anyway. So Diana, I don't know what your sign is, but I'm sure you can tell us if you care to. And I'll play this song for you. Oh, we are. You're a Pisces too. Oh yeah, of course I know what sign you are. I just wished you a happy birthday last week on the book face. my memories will always see the town that I had loved so well, where our scum laid ball by the gas yard wall. We laughed through the smoke and the smell, going home in the rain, running up the dark lane, past the jail and down behind the fountain. Those were happy days in so many, many ways, in the town I loved so well. In the early morning, the shirt factory horn calls women from Cregan, from the moor and the bog, while the men on the dole play a mother's role, feed the children and then walk the dogs. And when times got rough, oh, there was just about enough, and we saw it through without complaining. For deep inside was a burning pride in the town I loved so well. There was music there in the dairy air, like a language that we could all understand. And I remember the day when I earned my first pay, as I played in a small pickup band. There I spent my youth, and to tell you the truth, I was sad to leave it all behind me. For I learned about life, and I found me a wife in the town I loved so well. When I returned, how my eyes they were burned, to see how a town could be brought to its knees by the armored cars and the bombed out bars and the gas that hangs on to every breeze. The army's installed by that old gas yard wall, and that damned barbed wire gets higher and higher, with their tanks and their guns. Oh my God, what have they done to the town I loved so well? Well, the music's gone, but they carry on. Their spirit's been bruised, never broken. They will not forget, for their hearts are all set on tomorrow and peace once again. For what's done is done, and what's won is won, and what's lost is lost and gone forever. I can only pray for a bright, brand new day in the town I loved so well. In the town I loved so well. In the town I loved so well. Oh. Thanks, guys. Happy birthday, Diana. I love singing that song for you and for everybody that digs it. Ooh. I had a whole bunch of songs and charts all picked out, and I'm like skipping over them all. Tonight's just so... I don't know what key I do that one in. I don't know. I haven't done this one in forever. We'll work on that one for next week. Or 2 weeks from now. Whichever it may be. I think we're, judging by the radar, have we dodged the bullet, or is the rain on the way? For those of you not watching outdoors. Huh? It's over. So our 8 o'clock shower is not coming, right? Oh, I thought there was one in the forecast. Better check. Sally, yeah. Sally, I almost forgot Sally. Silly Sally. All right, hold on. I gotta sneak in some paper for this one. Imagine that. So you guys start singing something out in the choir. In the chorus. I've heard you guys. You're in fine voice some days. Meet Molly Malone as she wheels her wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Sally, I wouldn't let you down. I've been listening to this song for 45 years, playing it for 2 or 3. I still can't remember all the words because there's a lot of them. And a few of them repeat, which throws you all over the hell. The legend lives on from the Chippewa down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. lake it is said never gives up her dead when the gales of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That good ship and Carew was a bone to beat you when the gales of November came early. The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, she was bigger than most, with a crew and good captain well seasoned, concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. And later that night when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they've been feeling? The wind in the wires made a tattletale sound as the wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing. The dawn came late and the breakfast had to wait when the gales of November came slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane, a west wind. When supper time came, the old cook came on deck. He said, fellas, it's too rough to feed you. At 7 p.m. a main hatchway caved in. He said, fellas, it's been good to know ya. Captain wired in, he had a water coming in, and the good ship and Carew was in peril. Later that night, when the lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up, or they might have capsized. They might have broke deep and took water. And all that remains are the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Lake Huron rolls, Superior sings in the vanes of a rice-water mansion. Old Michigan steams like a young man's dreams. Her islands and bays are for sportsmen. And farther below, Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can send her. And the iron boats go, as the mariners all know, with the gales of November, remember. Musty old hall in Detroit they parade at the Maritime Sailors Cathedral. The church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from the Chippewa down of the big lake they called Gitchagumi. Superior, they said, never gives up her dead when the gales of November come early. Let it ring. Let it ring. I like that one. Thanks, guys. I appreciate all of you. Well, Diana, I don't know about. I don't know Sundown, Patrick. It's a great song. Sundown, you better take it if I find you been sneaking down up that stairs. It's a cool tune. I don't know it though, so I'm no good to you at all. I'm dead to you, I guess. Back home in I don't. Yeah, it is appropriate since Bobby Sands actually started his hunger strike on the 1st of March, 1981. Is that 30 years now? 40. Oh, yeah, that's true. I'll do it. Let me skip one and then I'll do it. Yeah, Pair of Brown Eyes for Kathleen Grace. Here we go. One summer evening, drunk to hell, I sat there nearly lifeless, while an old man in a corner sang where the water lilies grow. And on a jukebox old Johnny sang about a thing called love. And it's how are you kid, and what's your name, and how'd you bloody know that blood and death neath the screaming sky? I lay down on the ground. Arms and legs of other men were scattered all around. Some cursed, some prayed the cursed, some bled and prayed some more. And the only thing that I could see was a pair of brown eyes that were looking at me. But when we got back labeled parts 1 to 3, there was no pair of brown eyes waiting for me. So a roving, a roving, a roving I'll go, and a roving, a roving, a roving I'll go, and a roving, a roving, a roving I'll go, for a pair of brown eyes, for a pair of brown eyes. I looked at him, he looked at me. All I could do was hate him, while Ray and Philomena sang of my elusive dreams. Oh, I saw the streams and the rolling hills where his brown eyes were waiting, and I thought about a pair of brown eyes that waited once for me. So a roving, a roving, a roving I'll go, and a roving, a roving, a roving I'll go, a roving, a roving, a roving I'll go, for a pair of brown eyes, for a pair of brown eyes. So drunk to hell I left the place, sometimes crawling, sometimes walking. A hungry sound came across the breeze, so I gave the walls a talking. And I heard the sounds of long ago down by the old canal. And the birds were whistling in the trees where the wind was gently a-lapping. So a roving, a roving, a roving I'll go, and a roving, a roving, a roving I'll go, and a roving, a roving, a roving I'll go, for a pair of brown eyes, for a pair of brown eyes, and I'll go. A rove and a rove and a rove and I'll go. And a rove and a rove and a rove and I'll go. For a pair of brown eyes. For a pair of brown eyes. There you go. There's another Brown Eyes song, right? I think it's about time I bid you adieu. Actually, I will first, I will play another request for my friend Diana. So hopefully I can get the other one out of my head, because that would be a train wreck, wouldn't it? You know? This one might sound vaguely familiar to you from 2 songs ago, with a whole different shtick. In 1803 we sailed out to sea, out from the sweet town of Derry. For Australia bound, if we didn't alter round, oh, the marks of our fetters do we carry. In our rusty iron chains we could ride for our wains, our good women we left in sorrow. As the mainsails unfurled, our curses we hurled on the English and the thoughts of tomorrow. At the mountain of oil bid farewell to the soil, as down below deck we were lying. Oh, Doherty screamed, woken out of a dream by a vision of old Robert dying. Oh, the sunburned Carool as we dished out the garrul. Dan O'Connor was down with a fever. 60 rebels today bound for Botany Bay. How many will reach their receiver? I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. I cursed them to hell as our bow fought the swell. Our ship danced like a moth in the firelight. Horses rode high as the devil passed by, taking souls to Hades by twilight. 5 weeks out to sea, we were now 43. We buried our comrades each morning. In our own slime we were lost in the time, endless nights without dawning. I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Van Diemen's Land is a hell for a man to end out his whole life in slavery, where the climate is a raw and a gun makes the law. Neither wind nor the rain care for bravery. 20 years have gone by and I've ended my bond. My comrades ghosts walk beside me. A rebel I came, and I'll die the same. On the cold wind of night you will find me. I wish I was back home in Derry. was back home in Derry. Oh, 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 I wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, oh, oh. I wish I was back home in Derry. You may clap. Thanks, guys. Ruth Ann, didn't you have a birthday a couple of weeks ago too? I think Ruth Ann had a birthday as well. So happy birthday, Ruth Ann. I don't know if you were on the if you were over the cusp into the Pisces or not, but it was just 3 weeks ago, I think. Thanks, T. Thanks, Trish and Ted. Very kind words from the two of you. I appreciate that. Because you go way back. You know. You understand. You get it. All right. I think it's time for me to shuffle off to Buffalo. I hope I got to all of your requests. I may not have. Hopefully it was most. Well, look at that. 2 hours and 20 minutes. I guess the first 15 don't count because I was yapping my gums. Yeah, tonight felt good. It's it's the countdown to Paddy's Day. I want to remind you all. Here, I'll put up the brand. Hold on. Let me do it. If you haven't got your shite together. If you haven't got your shite together for the live stream, there it is. Maybe somebody would be so gracious to post the link to get the tickets. It's at Ticket Spice. So just go to the Fenians Facebook page or thefenians.com. You click on it, and you go straight to where you get the pay-per-view information. It's in my opinion, a dirt cheap pay-per-view. It's just my opinion. So I think a lot of you share that. So I appreciate everybody who's been tipping tonight. I appreciate everybody who's been signing up for the live stream. And I appreciate everybody that's got us well into the second bus for the Ireland trip. I have that banner on top of the show all the time, rolling, and it's become such a ubiquitous part of the show that that I forget to tell you all about it because I just assume it's all there, and So I'll put that back up as well as my face. So there we are, everybody. Good night. God bless. We'll send you on your merry way on a little upbeat love song that feels like. Some days I feel like I wrote this one just because I love it so much. I didn't, of course, but I wish I did. Some days, that's what it means. I felt like I wrote it. I mean, some days I wish I did because it really hit me at a time in my life. Anyway, here you go. My sister thought I wrote it till about 7 years ago. It's kind of funny. Where is this place we've come to? We don't know what to say. Now we long to see each other, and I'm frightened all the day. Oh, you met me in a barren place. You walked me to the hill. We're so good for each other then. I know we could be still. You couldn't have come at a better time. Oh, you couldn't have come at a better time. Oh, you couldn't have come at a better time. Not if you tried. Oh no, not if you tried. Oh no. Whoops. Yeah. Have 500 questions between you and me. But when you look into my eyes, my love, tell me what you see. Is it something you're not sure of? Is it something true and fine? Or is it just another case of the right thing at the wrong time? Ah, you couldn't have come at a better time. Ah, you couldn't have come at a better time. Oh, you couldn't have come at a better time. Oh, since we were first together by the lakeside sky, I so blue. We were so good for each other. Me and you and me and you and me and you and me and you. You couldn't have come at a better time. Ah, you couldn't have come at a better time. You couldn't have come at a better time. Oh, not if you tried. Oh no, not if you tried. Oh no. Thanks, everybody. Good night, God bless. We'll see you Sunday in the park. We'll see you Wednesday on the interwebs. Here we go. Woo! Not if you tried. Good night. God bless everybody. All right. Happy St. Patrick's Week. Talk to you soon.